Tell me about this change and why this change makes sense for restaurants and the Hospitality Association.
I think the biggest reason we're moving forward with this change is because this is a whole new era. The business model for our industry is literally being rewritten today. And the industry needed to come together, spend its resources and its energy wisely to help the industry evolve into what it's going to become over the next 4 or 5 years. And so we recognized a lot of these challenges, we recognized a new era, and that we needed each other to be stronger, both in providing great information on trends and what's happening, better programs that help them overcome hurdles because tech and other things are happening faster and faster and faster. The regulatory environment is a challenge, and communicating how that impacts hospitality is becoming more and more of a challenge. And then in a world where employees are going to be like 40% of our cost, how do we make sure that they've got great training, great support, great...
What are the things that you will be talking about, or what things are restaurants and hoteliers, what's on their minds right now?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing we're going to be talking about, and I think it marks both what hospitality is and the coming together of the two associations, is we're going to be about solutions. I think a lot of times our industry came and looked at ideas that we didn't think were good ideas, and we simply said, no, we don't like that. And I think what we're really trying to embrace in hospitality is, okay, we don't like that solution, but let's talk about the problem and how we solve it. So last year, the associations came out in favor of the minimum wage if done the right way. And we tried really hard to not be against the minimum wage, but what's the right way to get there? And so on the restaurant side, we're hearing a lot about how do we change to relate to millennials. Millennials are 80 million. Gen X is 50 million. Our customers, our employees, the way they approach things is different. We can't just do things the way we did 20 years ago. We have to be different. We're facing a time where our labor costs are on the path to exceed 40%. Just 10 years ago, they were 33%. And so we have to redo how we approach labor. And so they really want information. The wonderful thing about the opportunity about millennials who are going to treat dining is that they're going to eat out more and more often. I think the challenge when you eat out more often is you don't want the same thing every night of the week. And so what you really want is a variety. And so I think we've seen that. And as you walk down, I don't want to say Fourth, but if you walk down right down town and you just look at all the different restaurants individually and all the different styles, that's going to continue to develop. So you don't ask yourself, should I eat out today? You ask yourself, what do I feel like today? Do I feel like Korean? Do I feel like pho? Do I feel like Italian? Do I feel like hot dogs? You ask yourself a different question. And I think that's going to drive more and more diversity. And I think Olympia and Thurston County in general is reflecting that diversity and will continue to do so. I also think we're huge members of our community. And so when our communities have struggles, I think we have struggles. And that's why we need to make sure that we have great jobs around us and that everyone's doing well. I think we need to look at issues from homelessness to other things that impact not only those people who are being impacted, but the community around it and the desire to have great restaurants and great hotels.